Capitalism. I watched this video that was on Facebook, and it's getting posted quite a bit. And it's really old, like maybe early 80s. And it's Phil Donahue interviewing this guy, and talking about capitalism. The guy that he's interviewing is pro-capitalism, and he's trying to tell Donahue about the merits of capitalism. And Donahue keeps saying, don't you think a system, that values greed, or a system that's based on greed is a bad idea? And the guy that he's talking to is insistent that capitalism is good because of the innovations that arise from it. Like Einstein's work wouldn't have happened without capitalism, or Henry Ford wouldn't have developed, the assembly line if it weren't for capitalism. And I mean, that's all true. I totally, obviously, right? But I was thinking about this, and I'm like, this is kind of like direct instruction in a classroom. So basically, where a teacher stands in front of the class and lectures, maybe makes some notes on the board, and the students, by and large, can learn from that. Now, if that's the only system that we use to teach students, there are going to be some students that fall through the cracks. And so what our school system normally does is they modify the programs for those students. They have an individual program plan that helps them get a leg up, because without it, they're at a disadvantage over all the other students. And I was thinking about that and comparing that to our system, capitalism, and it's like, capitalism does work for the majority, maybe. I don't know what the percentages are, but there's a certain few that for which capitalism is not fair. A certain few for whom innovation is not going to do what they need done. And I mean, an example of that is somebody who's raised in a home where, they're not getting enough to eat, or people who are born with disabilities. And so I don't think that socialism is the answer. Pure socialism is not the answer. I don't think that pure capitalism is the answer. I think it has to be a hybrid of both. And it's just like the classroom, where, direct instruction is not the answer for all students. Giving aids to every student isn't a good idea either, because some of them don't need it. So it's what they call differentiated instruction, where you look at each student's needs and you cater to those needs so that everyone has an equal chance to learn. And I think in the same way, our society should not cater. I think our society should have an economic system that works so that every person does have an equal opportunity to succeed. And that is a JohnnyHow rant.